Ladies and gentlemen, VFL 42 is in the books, as we have mentioned. Excellent night of fights, 4 boxing, 3 MMA, unbelievable. One tragic event did happen, though, that we do want to discuss. Of course, this card has been mired with controversy, with also just a lot of things went down tonight. One most important, if the camera will speed up, because I can only walk so slow, one thing did happen, and it was unbelievable. Right here, Albert Cameron broke this chair as we were sitting watching the fights. Here's a piece of that chair right here. And there's Albert Cameron right here. Buddy.
You know, I really trained hard for this one. I knew he had a lot of history behind him. He was really kind of sturdy. But you know, like I really stuck with what I knew, and that was sitting down, and I think that's what got me the W.
All right. What can we expect from you in the future?
I'm certainly going to sit on more chairs.
Okay.
I don't know if it's going to be such a destructive finish like this one was, but you know, I'm going to take it one sit at a time, and whatever happens, happens.
All right. Coming to a movie theater or arena near you, Albert Cameron, lover of MMA, destroyer of chairs.
Let's go. Welcome to the Cage Nation. Welcome to the Cage Nation. Welcome to the Cage Nation. No one can drop us, no one can stop us. We are the warriors, no one can top us, no one can rock us. We are the warriors, no one can drop us, no one can stop us. We are the warriors, no one can top us, no one can rock us. We are the warriors.
Albert Cameron, Drew Shannon, here at VFL 42, Valley Fight League, Broad Avenue Brawlers 9?
7.
7.
7.
All right.
I think the big story from today is, as far as MMA cards go, this one is probably one of the more tragic events that I think we've ever had to talk about. We've been covering it on CageNation.com all day, CageNationTV.com.
Yes. 12 fights total were scheduled for MMA. Only 3 of those fights will be happening tonight due to various reasons. We'll get into that in a little bit. We had boxing this evening. We had, what, four bouts?
Yes. Now, I think I said coming into VFL tonight, I said, if I get anything out of VFL's boxing, I'm hoping that they can make me want to watch boxing, and I think they've succeeded.
I kind of want to watch boxing.
I kind of want to watch boxing. I think all the boxing bouts tonight were absolutely incredible. Marcellus Campbell, fighting out of the Altoona Boxing Club. He did an excellent job getting the win over Jacob Guyland. We've also had Henry Gaston, who got the win over Christopher Glenn. And then Whitney Warmus. Ladies and gentlemen, we had women's boxing here. A couple girls fighting at 55 tonight.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely incredible boxing match. But then, of course, the barn burner tonight.
The main event was unreal.
It was the Rocky Balboa versus Apollo Creed. These kids fought. They had fight. They had soul. We saw Steve Seiden getting the win over Altoona Boxing Club's Corey Lopez.
Now, it looked like Lopez it looked like he was starting to come back in the third.
Yeah.
He had 2 standing 8 counts against Seiden.
Yeah. We've always said that the qualities of a champion are to be able to outlast and be able to endure. Lopez almost came back. It just wasn't enough. Seiden ended up getting the unanimous decision. He did a great job fighting the fight he needed to fight.
All right, coming up will be the MMA bouts. Again, 12 knocked down to 3 a day, mired in controversy, in speculation. We have no idea why certain things have happened the way they have. We do have indication, though, and we've been reporting them all day long at CageNationTV.com as to why some of the fights did get scrapped.
Now, we're going to try to talk to some folks, get some inside story. We've talked to guys casually who've been on the card. Guys who were ready to fight that weren't able to fight. I know that of everything that happened, I can't say that it was a promotional fault. I think that it was just incredibly unfortunate timing. And tonight's card, as good as it's going to be, was just a tragic meltdown.
There were quite a few guys who didn't make weight. There were issues stemming from some personal issues, I guess you would say. We'll just leave it at that. The main event, we have no idea why that was canceled. We still have no clue. We're working on that to try to figure out why that was scrapped. And
that was Garshik versus Goodrich.
Yeah.
Garshik, the Johnstown guy, the guy who really owns the locations here in central Pennsylvania. He was going to fight Bellator veteran Chandler Goodrich. That fight went away, and we don't know why. We've had feelers out to the MMA scene all day today. We don't know what happened.
We've got several people on the case right now to find out, and when we find out, we'll bring it to you hopefully later on in this episode.
So we're still here at Valley Fight League 42, Broad Avenue Brawler 7. As soon as we know anything, we're going to bring it to you guys.
Stick around. You're watching Cage Nation TV, the VFL 42 special recap episode. Stick around. Ladies and gentlemen, VFL 42 is in the books here in Altoona. With me right now, Brett Showtime Shoenfelt. Brett was originally supposed to be on the card tonight, was not on the card. Brett, everybody wants to know, what in the hell happened?
Well, let's see.
What can you say? More or less, what can you tell us? I mean, what are you allowed to say?
Stressful last 2 days. I'm a welterweight, fight 170. Last minute decision, Mitch Weitzel stepped in. I agreed to go up to 180, catch weight. I'm not comfortable 180, but I did it. You know what? Showed in the weigh-ins, he's 186. Wasn't happy about that. I gave him an opportunity, 2 hours to cut weight. He comes in a half pound under what he originally was, so he really didn't cut nothing. I'm a generous guy. I gave him another chance, 9:30 today, the day of the venue. Said, hey, cut that 6 pounds, we'll fight. He comes in 193 when we're supposed to fight at 180. Like, you know, man, I'm trying to go somewhere with this, and sit there and take a fight like that, just save a promotion. Honestly, like, I'm looking out for myself. I'm depressed. I got a lot of fans that came in here tonight. I really wanted to perform. I don't know, I guess get back to it, keep training. Maybe a month, maybe 2 months, you guys will see me soon, hopefully. I'm ready to go.
What's the future hold for you right now? We're hoping to see you soon, like you said.
I'm looking right now, possibly an all-pro card down in Virginia, Fairfax. That's where I've been training. Down in Westchester. Hopefully I get on there. I'm looking at a guy 3-1. It's a matter of not that happens. I caught a couple other promotions, see what's going on. I'm trying to fight by the end of this month, if not early August. You know, I'm really looking to continue my fights, my win streak, especially ending fights pretty early in the first round. That's cool. Yeah, I'm pushing. I want to go for 1 FC. Go over in Asia. I'm looking, win a fight or two. I'd like to fight Dan Root for a title, maybe on Shogun down in his hometown. Hopefully there's not politics down there. Like Josh Baker, his hometown. Just got to get that out there. Politics should have made UFC. Ultimate Fighter. But yeah, I'm really pushing another 1-2 fights. I'm looking to go big. Hopefully somebody picks me up soon. Hopefully.
All right, let's get down to the nitty gritty here. VFL 42. We had 12 scheduled MMA bouts, dropped all the way down to 3. Why do you think guys weren't cutting weight? What do you? I mean, what happened tonight, in your own opinion?
I tell you what. You know, matchmaking. I did matchmaking this time. I helped out with the VFL promotion. Stressful job. To find people that actually want to. Everybody wants to fight, but people that actually sit there and want to step in the cage, they may talk about it, but there's a few people that want to do it. You got to love this sport. You got to live for it. You got to wake up, eat, breathe, and be MMA. I don't want to throw that out there, but but you know, a lot of guys got scared of other fighters. A few guys not making weight. Greg Serb not sanctioning a few fights. You know, Charlie Madman Gallagher was supposed to fight, and Serb didn't sanction a fight. He's always a good guy to watch. You know, I like fighting on a venue with him. I was real impressed with Scott Wobble tonight. I tell you what, I haven't seen him fight in 6 years since him and I fought, and that was wild. I appreciate every second I'm in the cage. But this venue, people not making weight, falling apart last minute. You have that, but I can tell you now, this venue here, I've never seen it just fall apart this fast, the day of the fight. Like, it was just, a lot of people were scared, a lot of people weren't making weight, and you got to deal with it in the sport. It's bad, you know, so.
Brett Showtime Shoenfelt, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Hey.
We're looking forward to seeing you real soon. Watch out for this guy, okay? We really wanted to see you fight tonight, but we're looking forward to seeing you fight in the future.
I all wanted to see him
Hey.
fight.
Give me a month.
See, they wanted to see him fight up there.
Oh yeah.
See these guys up here.
We all wanted to see him fight. Showtime.
Hey, give me a month. I'm ready to do some ground and pound, grind somebody's face down. I'm ready to get back to what I'm good at.
All right,
I'll
Brett.
see you guys soon.
Brett, Showtime, Shoenfelt. Thanks again, Brett.
Hey, it's nothing.
You got it.
Later, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're still here at Valley Fight League 42 Broad Avenue Brawlers. Beside me is a very dangerous man. A man, when he came to Altoona tonight, he was ready to fight. Now, Brandon, that fight fell through. What happened?
Came in, went ahead and made weight, and my opponent came in about 16 pounds light.
Now, you guys had agreed to fight at middleweight?
Yep, 185.
All right, now, from what I understand, your opponent was supposed to be Roman Slater?
Yes.
Roman Slater weighed in at 165. He had to weigh
169.
169, okay. He had to weigh 172 to fight. Now, I understand, I was talking to your coach, you guys were trying to find a replacement. What almost happened?
I almost fought with Paul Riggleman.
Okay.
And then he decided to go ahead and take a fight with Roman Slater. And then that fell through. Obviously, we're going to fight tonight.
Now, I understand that this all happened at the weigh-ins, like today, like 10 o'clock, this all melted down.
This morning, the whole card fell apart.
Did it happen like all at once, or did it gradually fall
All
apart?
at once. All at once. I mean, you had fighters coming in that were coming 22 pounds overweight. Pro fighters coming in at 6 pounds overweight, you know, that signed contracts. It was just it was a really bad showing for a lot of guys that should have. That's something you can control.
Right.
It's your body weight.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I know what you're saying.
If you're a fighter, you know you have to be at a weight to fight. You make it happen.
Brandon, can you try to give us an idea of what the weigh-in station was like when this was all going down? Like people screaming. I mean, were angry words being exchanged?
No, not everyone's streaming. It was actually pretty calm. Serb had everything set up, and yeah, I mean, it was just like an average weigh-in.
An average weigh-in? And that gentleman feels like this fight was a rip-off. I tend to agree with him. We had 3 MMA fights here tonight. Brandon, I'm very sorry that we didn't see you fighting. I know we were looking forward to it on KJH TV. We told you this kid was a stud. We don't lie. I've seen this kid dole out many ass kickings. Brandon Lux, thanks very much. You're welcome to see you fighting again real soon. We're going to keep talking to guys as many as we can. Valley Fight League, the big story tonight was the entire fight card melted down. 12 fights total between the amateurs and the pros. We had 3 tonight. People are angry. People were walking out before the fight was even announced. Let's go see who else we can talk to. Ladies and gentlemen, out of everything that could have possibly melted down here at Valley Fight League, one thing, and one thing for certain, was very, very awesome. Brian Goose Lee Glunt, who hasn't fought since September 2012, came out of retirement tonight. He found out he was a main eventer this morning, and ladies and gentlemen, he finished his fight against Matthew Dean in 28 seconds. Ryan, how you feeling?
Pretty good. Can't ever complain about a short fight. My whole plan was to finish him in 2 minutes, in under 2 minutes. I'm not going to complain about under 30.
There you go. Now, Ryan, naturally you're a 55er.
Yes.
You took this fight at 70 because it was kind of like a short notice fight. I think you look good at 70. How did you feel about that weight class?
I still think I'm a little too small. There's a lot of big 170s out there. And yeah, 170 is not for me unless it's a particular guy that's not a big 170.
Okay, fair enough. Now, how long did you find out you were fighting Dean? Like, when did you find out you were fighting?
Probably about 2-3 weeks notice we were lined up.
2 or 3 weeks notice is a lot more notice than a lot of guys had to fight tonight. Ryan, is this your last fight, or are we going to keep training? You're going to keep fighting?
It's more than likely my last one. I don't have the time to train. 8-month-old. You know, I like watching her grow up.
Okay, now speaking of your 8-month-old, you are a very, very thorough family man. How did your family and your support system feel about you coming to fight tonight?
She was on board with it. You know, not a huge. You know, she gets a lot of nerves when I fight, but she has faith in me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the main eventer of 1 of 3 fights here at Valley Fight League 42 tonight, Broad Avenue Brawler 7, Ryan Goose Lee Glunt, the winner in 28 seconds with a standing guillotine choke. Ryan, back to you.
VFL 42 in the books here at the Jaffa Mosque in Altoona. With me is PMAC, Paul McAleer. Paul, how you doing, man?
Pretty good.
Your voice is gone right now, so we're gonna try to keep questions to a minimum. What'd you think tonight?
Awesome fights actually. A lot of discrepancies with the card, but the boxing turned out really well. The Dignam Broomball did good. It was good fights.
Talk to us about the discrepancies. What do you know happened tonight?
Oh, a couple of people misweighed, a couple of people didn't show up, and then there were people added and people cut. Just a lot.
Just a lot of stuff.
A lot of this.
I'm gonna put the cell phone on vibrate. All right, we'll edit that out. No, we won't. What's next for PMAC? What's coming up for you?
September sometime, Gladiators in the Cage in Pittsburgh, hopefully. As long as everything goes as planned and training goes as planned, September.
All right, good deal. Now, did you just sign a deal with them?
No deals. Just
Okay.
amateur stuff.
All right, well, I got a funny feeling you'd be signing a deal real soon, son.
I hope so.
All right, keep an eye on this kid. PMAC, Paul McAleer. His voice is gone, but his heart is here and his spirit is right here. Thanks, man.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, Albert,
I came into Valley Fight League 42 hoping for a couple things. One, excellent fights. Yes, it delivered. Two, I was hoping that Valley Fight League would make me like boxing, and I think it delivered. We went over that with boxing coverage. Our first fight tonight was Travis Failer versus Patrick Brett. That fight ended by rear naked choke in 1 minute 3 seconds. Second round. What an incredible fight that was.
Yeah.
We had Scott Weibel, who got the unanimous decision over Gary Failer.
Unbelievable fight.
We had a Dignam Broomba prospect, prodigy, Paul PMAC McAleer behind us, and what an incredible energy he was putting out for one of his teammates. I think Weibel really does a lot of training out of Dignam Broomba. I think it was a good show.
As you'll see in the interview, or may have seen already, PMAC has no voice after that. He was sitting behind us, cheering on his teammate, and just an incredible bout.
Absolutely. In the main event, as we spoke to Ryan Glunt already, but in the main event, Ryan Goose Lee Glunt was coming out of retirement tonight. He hasn't fought since September when he fought Billy Ward to complete Devastation MMA, but he came out swinging against Matthew Dean. And in 28 seconds, that fight was over.
That was it.
So for the 3 fights we got, I thought they were very good fights.
I thought they were very good fights. I'm gonna fully admit I was a little disappointed that we didn't get more fights tonight. I mean, 12 fights scheduled, only 3 made it, and again, this whole night mired in controversy.
But I'm maintaining that it wasn't a promoter issue.
It was not a promoter issue. We will state that.
Lionel Royer, the promoter of Valley Fight League, he did everything he could to keep these fights together. A lot of the things that happened tonight were human error, but it was not their human error.
Right.
I think they did everything they could to keep the fights going, to keep them together. And unfortunately, this was just the worst of the things that happened, and it couldn't be avoided. UFC canceled a fight because their main event completely fell through. Lionel Royer is still promoted for Valley Fight League, and I think that's admirable.
It was an excellent night of fights all around, and we look forward to hopefully another VFL event here in the Jaffa Mosque. We'll just see what happens, and if it does happen, we'll be here and we'll be providing play-by-play, providing live coverage of this event, and we'll be bringing it to you here on Cage Nation TV. We are wrapping up for the evening. Tomorrow is Saturday, July 20th, and that is Gladiators of the Cage, the Rise of the North Shore 2. And that is going to be one hell of a great event in Pittsburgh. We'll have coverage of that in our next episode. It's an MMA weekend here on Cage Nation TV, and we hope you'll be joining us for the next episode. For Albert Cameron, I'm Drew Shannon, here in Altoona at the historic Jaffa Mosque. Broken chair, everything.
Yeah, chair. That got what it deserved.
We'll see you next time on Cage Nation TV.
Let's go.